It's been a true honor and a privilege to serve as a workforce development specialist at Building Value. Most of the candidates we get into our program have exhausted, like Floyd, exhausted their career options, their career opportunities. They don't come to us with a whole lot at all. They come to us with without any money, very little experience, without certifications, transportation, things like childcare. They don't come with a whole lot at all, but they do come to us with hope and faith. And they start to build trust in us as staff, and they build trust in themselves, their coworkers. They build trust in the program as they start to see the results of the program. In fact, 72% of the people that have graduated Building Value are still currently working right now. And that's something that we are extremely proud of. I'd like to talk a little more about two guys that have just graduated our program, Maurice and Russell. And I have a picture of Maurice and Russell here. That'll give me a second. All right. But both of these guys came to us with very clear career goals. They also had small children and responsibilities of bills and the responsibility to provide provisions for themselves and their families. But these guys completed an 8-week unpaid training program. Now you talk about work ethic and faith and hope and trust. That's a prime example of what that is. Now the good news is that Maurice, knowing exactly what he wanted coming into Building Value, knowing he wanted to work for a large construction company, he's now interning with Metro Construction at the Critical Care Tower. Russell's background is a bit different than Maurice. He suffered some head trauma and was actually 15 years ago, and the doctor told him and his wife that he'd never walk again. But Russell refused, and his wife refused to take that diagnosis, and through hard work and diligence, he was regaining the ability to walk. And it was at that time in his life that he came to the conclusion that he wanted to pursue a career in construction. That's how he would provide for himself and his family. You can see Russell in the picture there on the right. I mean, he takes his goals pretty serious. I mean, it's a guy that was told by the doctor he wouldn't walk again, and he refused to take that. I mean, he carries himself like a guy to be respected and taken seriously all the time. You can see that in the photo with the cold stare there. But all that being said, here we are, okay? Everyone, all together, all of us right now, literally making the dreams of these young men come true. They came into Building Value vulnerable, but they did come with faith and they built trust. And being able to observe watching these young men's dreams materialize has been a true honor and a true pleasure for me. So I'd like to take a second and cocktails that Molly, raise our glasses, the cool glasses that Molly had us hook up. Thank you for that. Let's raise our glasses, and I want for Maurice and Russell, but even more so for us, for all of you coming together and make this happen. Our program wouldn't go without the support of generous people like you all. So to us,